Okay, folks, well, good Friday evening to everybody. I am here in our hometown of Granite Falls, North Carolina. I know everybody knows where that's at. Actually, probably most of you don't. Little town just north of Hickory, headed up towards Boone, Blowing Rock area on 321. So this is where we live. We are back home now from Florida, and I just got in the mood for a pizza tonight. So I am here at one of our local hometown pizzerias called Frankie's Pizza. Now, I've always loved this place. This is my first pizza since in Tampa, Florida, eating at Grimaldi's. And as you don't see my wife tonight, she loved Grimaldi's so much, she said she wasn't coming back here anymore. Wasn't that terrible? No, I'm just kidding. Actually, here she is. So, got her to come back. But she had some pretty emphatic things to say about Grimaldi's being the best. And I asked her, would you put it above Frankie? She said, oh yeah. So I'm surprised you joined me tonight.
It's still very good, so we're going to do like a little, I wish I had them side by side to compare, but you know.
Yeah, well, it's tough to compare Granite Falls to Tampa or to New York City for that matter. But this is our local New York style pizza. Every other pizza in town here is a chain. We've got Domino's, we've got Pizza Hut, and we've got Papa John's. This is the only what I would call real authentic New York style pizza that you can get in Granite Falls. So we come here, I won't say often, but several times a year.
Oh, yeah.
Have loved it for years, and Grimaldi's messed her up, I think. So now everything's the bar has been raised a little bit, but we wanted to kind of do them back to back. What are we, a week out from Grimaldi's, I guess? Last Friday, so yeah, it's a week today actually. So we're back at our little hometown pizzeria. I'm going to show you around just a little bit. There's not actually much to show, but I'll show you. Now compared to Grimaldi's, it's very plain. It's not fancy in here. This is just a local pizzeria. It doesn't have the chandeliers hanging from the ceiling and all that. It is dark, like
It does
Grimaldi's.
have tinted windows.
In fact, we didn't even know if they were open. The windows are so tinted, you have to come open the door. We could see them moving around. I thought, was it just takeout? Maybe they've got the lights off in the dining area. But no, you just can't see through the tinting on the windows. But anyway, we're here at Frankie's Pizza, and we're going to bring you a review of a local hometown favorite. Okay, so here's the hours for Frankie's. Now, their hours are Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday 12 to 9. They also have sandwiches, they have subs, they have Philly cheesesteak, which is really, really good here. Of course, meatball subs and just about anything else you would find. They have calzones and strombolis as well. So let's go inside and look at the menu. Okay, try to get the menu here for you, and it's pretty extensive, so I'm just gonna pan it and you can pause your TV screen. There's your pizza options. Get pizza by the slice, and there's their sandwiches. Noticed over here it says every pizza has 8 slices. That's pretty typical of most places. When we were at Grimaldi's, their pizza had 6 slices, and I found that out the hard way. I went outside to get my glasses and came back in, and I'd only eaten 1 piece of pizza and I only had 2 left. So Shaughnessy tried to tell me it only came 6 pieces. I'm still not convinced that's the truth. I think she might have eaten 1 or 2 of my, she really liked it. She might have eaten 1 or 2 of my pieces, but anyway. And again, nothing fancy, but this is our little hometown pizzeria. It's located in the Walmart shopping plaza, right off 321 in Granite Falls, North Carolina. And we order takeout a lot. Once in a while we do dine in, but a lot of times we'll, buy it, go home, watch a movie or a football game or something, or the ACC tournament, whatever the case might be. But we ordered tonight. I hope the lighting is in here enough. My phone had some trouble last time. Tonight we ordered a 16-inch pizza with mushroom, pepperoni, and basil and tomatoes. So that came to, I can't read that through here.
Total was $30.66.
And by the way, I do have to mention they did a 3% surcharge for using a card. So we're going to start carrying cash a little more, it looks like, because more and more places are doing that.
The thing about that is, the surcharge is like, we depend a lot on our credit cards and the points that we get,
Yeah.
you know, for free food, travel, and things like that. So that's kind of like, you're going to have to kind of weigh your options a little bit there, too.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's one of them things, but which a lot of our points come from my Walmart card anyway, so at least Walmart's not doing that as far as I've noticed anyway, but anyhow, we're going to sit down tonight to what I still believe is a very good pizza.
Oh, it's going to be good, I'm sure.
Yeah, I kind of felt bad for Frankie ever since she said that, and I said I was going to tell him. I don't really know who Frankie is, but used to be one here, or there is one here, and there used to be one in Hickory. They closed down. Did they reopen?
I think they reopened, but the lady that actually took our order, not her, the other one that took our order and money and stuff, I know she's one of the owners here.
Oh, okay. All right, so we do want to feature some local things once in a while. I know a video like this is not going to get as many searches or hits as something like in Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge, but still, we've got some little eateries here in town. We didn't used to have anything in Granite Falls. I remember the first chain that ever came was Hardee's.
Yeah, I remember that
Yeah.
too. And we're pretty proud of our little hometown too.
We are. I wouldn't want to live in a big city, and we're close enough to Hickory, which is good size. Lenore is up the road the other direction. It's got stuff.
We got good options all around
Yeah,
us.
we're close to the mountains. Only about 4.5 hours from the beach if we decide to go to the beach.
Yeah.
In South Carolina, so we can be in the mountains in 30 minutes. So I like where we live.
Me too.
But anyway, we'll let you know how it goes when it comes out. Okay, I want to get this receipt one more time because there is a sign up there that says they do have a 3% surcharge. We, Shaughnessy didn't see it at first, and it's not really an individual charge, but we did find it. Right there, the cash total is $29.82. The credit total is $30.66. It just doesn't show it as a separate charge. I told her a minute ago, I said I thought maybe she left it off because she heard me running my mouth. So I didn't know, but because I made a comment, says, well, I guess it looks like we're going to have to start carrying cash more often. But anyway, it is on there. It's just not shown as a surcharge. Okay, our pizza is out, 16-inch with pepperoni. One thing I will notice here, the pepperoni is a little bigger. Grimaldi's use little mini pepperonis. I don't know if you noticed that or not. Chopped tomatoes, basil, and mushrooms, and that's smelling really good.
It is. It looks really good.
I'm gonna go ahead and
cheese it up.
adorn it with our Parmesan cheese
And our pepper.
and our pepper. Do they have any garlic here? I bet they used to.
I don't know. It's low.
It's just not on the table. I'll go up and see if they got any. All right, looking good, smelling good. Okay, I'm very curious now. A week out from Grimaldi's.
Let's just see.
And be honest.
Oh, it makes me cut. So I'm trying to think of how it tasted in. So as far as the cheese, I will say this cheese has a very, very creamy taste to it. It's very good. It's very flavorful. I just think Grimaldi's had a better crust.
Okay.
But flavor-wise, I mean, it's excellent here.
Yeah, it is. And I want to make that very clear. This is the best pizza place around.
Absolutely, yeah.
But we don't have a Grimaldi's around either, so
we don't.
anyway. Still, when you're in Granite Falls and you want a
This
good
is the
pizza,
place.
this is the one.
All right. Now he's going to give his comparison taste test.
All right, if I can get it still on the fork. That's the best I've had since last week. No, I'm going to tell you, taste-wise, I think it's up there. I get what you're saying about the crust, but I'm telling you, this is still a really, really good New York style pizza.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm very happy with this. I enjoy Grimaldi's too. They're both great.
Yes, they are.
Okay, we just finished up at Frankie's, and looks like I got the shadow of a limb across my face here. Let's see if we can't reposition this here. Now, you stay where you're at because you're short. All right.
No, I just got a shadow.
Okay, well, here we go. All right, I think we got the limb out of the way now. I tell you, we ought to just save our bloopers sometimes, and just, y'all don't know what we go through to do this. Anyway, just finished up at Frankie's Pizza here in Granite Falls, North Carolina, and I'm almost afraid to, but I'm gonna let you talk and give your thoughts on it.
Let me talk. Thank you. Actually, I enjoyed my pizza very much tonight. It was very delicious. The toppings and the cheese and everything was excellent. No complaints whatsoever. If I'm just basing it on the crust, I'd say Grimaldi's had like the best crust. It was soft but kind of crispy. Here it's soft and kind of chewy hard on the outside, but it's still good.
It's not chewy hard.
It's my opinion. But it's good. I mean, I ate it and I'm happy and I'm satisfied.
I have my arm around her, that's why there's so much jerking on the camera, because she's moving around.
I can't be still.
Right. So let's try this a little bit better. So, all right, go ahead.
But like the cheese, like I said, it was super creamy. It was very good. The toppings were, in my opinion, fresh. I thought it was very good. My meal was very good. A lot of carry out. They got a lot of
On a
carry.
scale of 1 to 10, where would you put Frankie?
I give it a 9.
Okay, so Grimaldi's is a 10.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. All right, well, just finished up here, and I love this place. Honestly, I like both of them. I'm not going to say one's better than the other. I think the crust here is a little softer. Part of it's because I'm shivering. It's kind of cold
It
out
is a
here.
little chilly.
The crust here is a little softer. Now, I had never noticed what she said about the cheese being creamy until she said it, and it really is. I think the cheese here was really, really good.
It was.
And they were generous with it. There was a lot of it.
Yeah.
So, I got no complaints. This is still our go-to pizzeria around home. If we're somewhere where there's a Grimaldi's, we're going to go there and enjoy that too.
I'll put
So-
my arms around him, try to warm him up.
Yeah, I'm trying to hold this out. I am shaking just a little bit. Thank goodness for stabilizer in the editing programs. So anyway, I would give this a 9.5 out of 10. This is still a great place if you're in Granite Falls, North Carolina, wanting a good pizza. All 3 of the other places are chains and they're okay, but this one's head and shoulders above anything we got around here.
That's true.
So thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe, and have a blessed evening.
And find us on Facebook.
Find us on Facebook. Good night.